I have a room that I call the kitchen. That's this area. And as you can see, it's real rough. Some of the roughness I've created, meaning the walls, and I'm not finished with them. But one thing that has to be removed before I can use it as a kitchen is this concrete countertop. I'm telling you, it's a freaking bitch to get. I've been trying to do it by hand. I'm like, why do I want to buy a rotary hammer? Well, I'll tell you why I want to buy a rotary hammer is because it's just been, I'll work on it for 10 minutes and then I can't do it anymore, and then I let it sit. I need to get this done. I need to get a rotary hammer. I just looked online. If I'm going to buy Bosch, I'm looking at $350. But Harbor Freight has one for, what was it? $94, I believe. $94. So that'd be about $100 and some change. I get this out of here real quick. It's a problem. Everything in this house that I do causes filth, and this is going to be filthy, but I can get it done. It's done and then cleaned up. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, every time I do it, I'm creating dust and I'm getting crap all over me. It's fucking horrible. I had to rip down insulation. I'm still ripping down some insulation, and when I'm pulling it down, I'm just getting covered with stuff. It's such a bummer. I'm telling you, if you're going to buy an old house and you're going to rehab it, I'm telling you, it's a pain in the ass. You might save some money. I'm going to save a lot of money, and it's going to be aesthetically how I want it. But filth, a lot of filth. So I've been chipping at this. I've been chipping at this by hand, and I just can't do it anymore. Hi, Remy. How you doing, baby? It's just ridiculous. Like, I got a whole other half of the counter to do, so I figure it'll be worth it. For $100, I'll be able to get rid of the counter in 45 minutes. Where this, to get all this was maybe, God, I don't know, 20 sessions. 20 sessions of 5 to 10 minutes a piece. And when I'm doing it like that with a it's exhausting. It is exhausting. That's not the problem. But it just sort of shakes the whole house. It does, man. I'm smacking it, and it just, one time I slipped and instead of hitting the chisel, I hit my hand. Sucks. Rotary hammer. I need a ladder, and I don't have too good of a selection. I got a 6 foot, and I got a 13 foot. I need like a 9 foot. You have to have it. You can't start like going up to the top rung, and the 13 foot doesn't fit in my kitchen. So I need something like that. Or see, this is too much money. I'm not gonna buy a little giant or something. Maybe I should. God, they're not cheap. I just want like an 8 foot fiberglass ladder. That's 8 foot, right? I've known other artists that have died in studio accidents. I think about it all the time. Seriously, it can happen. You have to have the right size ladder. If you don't have the right, it's gonna cost me $129, but I'll have the ladder, I'll put it in the barn, and it'll be out of the way. They have a 10 foot for $70 more. I'm gonna take this home, put it in the kitchen, see if it works. If it doesn't, I'll come back and get the 10 foot. I think this is the right size. I'm at Wegmans. I need chicken for the dogs. Ike needs pork. Sam and my cat Bucket, they need beef. Why am I gonna go to Walmart? Wegmans is better. Wegmans chicken is cheaper. I think I paid 39 cents a pound for leg quarters. That's the cut you want to use if you're gonna give your dog raw chicken, is leg quarters. Don't use wings, don't use necks. Backs are good. Chicken backs, if you see them, buy them. This chocolate's real good. 2 grams of sugar. It's real low. It's extremely low. 49 cents a pound. There's no reason that your dog can't be on what price. certainly isn't a reason not to have your dog on raw diet. You're just making excuses. 49 cents a pound. It's cheaper than dog food and better for your dog. I'm eating my sushi in the parking lot. I'm starving. I have to eat. I forgot water. What a bummer. I'm not drinking out of my well. There's no way. It just doesn't look right. It's hard, but that's not just hard water. It looks horrible. It was horrible. My neighbor was talking about it too. She has it too. She goes, well, we always had hard water, but I was looking at it and yeah, it's not supposed to be like this. So I'm not drinking it. I have not seen Lolita in the Dandy Mart lately. I hope that she didn't take my suggestion about becoming a stripper, because being a stripper is not a good job. That sounds miserable. I've had friends that did that. No, you know, you got some pig coming in and you have to give him a lap dance. You're always sort of grubbing for $1 or $2. It's not a good job. Don't go into. But ladies, if you're stripping already, more power to you. But there's other ways to make money than that. But I mean, if you're hot, it just doesn't seem like it would be a good job being a stripper. You'd always have to sort of be hustling. You'd have to hustle guys, make them think that you're attracted to them and shit. That's not a good way to live. That's it's money. I mean, it's money. I guess if you don't have any other job experience, you're hot, do it. But if I had a daughter, I wouldn't want her to be a stripper. I wouldn't. You know, it is strange that I do know a lot of people that were strippers that are now positive reinforcement food trainers. I also know one that was, I don't know that for sure. I was gonna talk about somebody that's well known, and I'm not sure, so I'm not gonna say it, but there have been a lot of, I know personally, a lot of positive reinforcement, purely positive dog trainers, which is a horrible kind of dog trainer. Don't ever hire anybody like that. And all of them were involved in the sex industry. Like either two strippers, a dominatrix, a sex therapist. I'm not gonna say who it is, but she has like a dog training business in Williamsburg, Brooklyn. That's what, you know, sex therapy. Sure, yeah, it's sex therapy, all right. You know, unless you got a degree or something, I'm sorry. You know, it's like calling yourself a dog behavioralist. That's anybody that is working with dogs and is concerned about their behavior. That's pretty much what it is. Cesar Millan, all those dog whisper people, that's what they call themselves. You could be a dog behavioralist, though, and you could say that that's what you are and have a degree. That doesn't mean that they're going to be any help to your dog, though. I'm going to pick her up right now. They said that all her in-house blood work is totally normal. Check it out, Harbor Freight. This is fucking awesome. Really super cheap tools. They're crappy. But I need something for one project, and I want to do it at my leisure. I don't want to rent, so I'm going to buy it. It's $100. It's a 10 amp for $94, and here's a 7.3 amp for $75. The 10 amp, of course, right? It's $94. Come on, if I just get through this one project, it made it worthwhile. It's $94. It's cheap as dirt. A Bosch would cost me $300-400. Buying it. Some assholes holding up the line. You know, good job, Dick. Okay, it's the worst store ever. You're stuck in a line just forever. You just, you know, just looking up prices in a notebook. Boy, that fucking sucked. I was about ready to walk out. I need this thing, though. I need to get this going. Fucking asshole, man. I don't know what he was doing. It was like the dick that was buying shit, like, kept saying, what about this, what about this? And the guy's having to open up this, like, book of, like, sale items on every fucking item. It was fucking 20 minutes. I was about ready to scream. Like, what the fuck, asshole? You know what I wanted to scream? I'll pay for it. I'll pay for it. Just fucking move. It's holding everybody fucking up. Trying to... I don't think anything changed either. The price was... Fuck, what a dick. What a fucking asshole. That's what I've been eating for breakfast. They taste great. They are. They're real good. They're real tasty. There's no problem with the taste. They're a little bit smaller this year. It's just a fact. If you're going to grow peaches, you have to spray the trees. There's fungus everywhere, and the fungus will affect your flowers. It will affect the peach, the fruit, the leaves. That's why I grow pawpaws, is because the peach tree is a pain in the ass. And those commercially grown peaches that you're eating, it doesn't matter. It could say organic. That doesn't mean that they're not using sulfur or copper. Or pyrethrins. You have to spray the peach tree. It's such a bummer. Pawpaw tree, you don't have to do anything to these trees. No, you have to water them. You have to make sure that they don't dry out. You can't, I've tried to overwater pawpaws and I can't. The more I water them, the more they grow. That's your basic rule of thumb with a pawpaw, but it's not really an insect problem. I do have a tree out here that my brown sparrows are picking on. Every time I start to get, new shoots up at the top, they just, so it's kind of dwarfing the tree. It's okay, it's hanging out. I don't care, let them do it. But most pests don't bother a pawpaw. But you don't have to spray them with anything. You don't have to spray them with sulfur. You don't have to spray them with copper. This is a fucking great tree. These should be sold in our grocery stores. They just stopped doing it. I think it's because of the banana, to tell you the truth. Like the banana mafia, seriously. They started selling the banana about the same time that the pawpaw, you stopped seeing it in markets. It's ridiculous. It's a plant that needs nothing. If you're going to grow it in the eastern United States, that's where this tree is from. Puts out a fruit that can weigh up to 2 pounds. Why aren't we seeing this in the market? Explain this to me again. Oh, that's right. Short shelf life. Okay, so it has a short shelf life. So do other things. It's not that short. It's ridiculous. We should be seeing these in the market. We don't. Oh, I forgot one other reason. Because when they're real green, they look good. People want to buy that. But if they're brownish looking, or they're starting to look brown, get brown on them, people don't want to educate the population. That's when you eat a pawpaw, not when it's real bright green. That's not when you eat it. You want it to start turning just a little bit. I don't know who the writer of most of the Rolling Stones songs are. I have no idea. But you really can't get what you want, but you can't get what you need. Okay, here it is. This was a little bit over $100. It works great. It works great. All I do is use the point first, and then I use a chisel second. But it works just fine. See, Actually, that would have taken 2 sessions, you know, at least 20 minutes each, exhausting with the hammer. With the rotary hammer, it's nothing. I'll have this done tonight. Okay, so that took about 45 minutes in total to get it to this point. I'm exhausted. I would have rather paid a dude that was standing outside Home. This is the truth. Standing outside Home Depot, I could have given him 150 or 200 bucks to do all this for me. You know, he could take out the wood too. Now I have to take out the wood. There's nobody standing outside Home Depot anymore because they're afraid they're going to get arrested. So it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Somebody could have made money. I don't know. I mean, I have stuff to do. I'm a dog trainer. So now I've been training Lola and doing this. It just really would have been easier to give a dude, hey, here's 150, 200 bucks. I want this out of here. Here's the tools. Here's the bags. I'm going to take a shower, get this crap off me. It's this constant thing working on the house of just being covered in filth. Being covered in filth. So I'm going to take a shower, and then I'll clean this up some more. I'll get filthy again, and I'll take the wood out. I'll chop it up with the Sawzall and do that tomorrow. Take everything to the dump. Wednesday is my plan. I'm just glad it's done. I am. I'm glad it's done. But we don't have people that you can hire to do shit like this anymore. They're afraid to, you know, stand outside a Home Depot. It's a bummer. It is. It's a bummer. Teaching your dog the kennel command, it's a lot of muscle memory. With all dog training, it's a lot of muscle memory. You should be using a leash. If you're not using a leash, you're never going to get your dog trained. We want her to be off leash to be able to do the kennel command in 2 days. So to get her to do that, we're using a leash. Now she already knows the kennel command pretty good. And if you're going to teach your dog the kennel command, it is muscle memory. Put a leash on the dog and direct the dog in and out of the kennel real fast, like this. Kennel. Heel. Kennel. Heel. Kennel. Heel. Good, good girl. That's very good. You might have to use some pressure, making sure that the dog goes into the kennel, but that's key. Then you can start teaching the dog, once they're going in and out of it, that they only come out of it when you give them the command. And how we teach them this is very simple. Kennel. You know the dog's going to come out, so close the door on the dog's face. And when you open it, that isn't an indication that they should come out. So just close it on the dog's face like that. No. 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 I'm telling you, just a few times of doing that, they figure out that they can't come out until they get a command. No. Heel. Good girl. Kennel. Heel. Now when she comes to this, to the frying pan, I want her to spin from the outside. If she's doing it this way, that's improper. Make her wait. Kennel. Whoa. No. No. Whoa. You can use your foot at first. Heel. Sit. Kennel. Whoa. Heel. Very nice. Very nice. Kennel. Whoa. Heel. Notice how I'm always directing her to spin from the outside. It has to be that way. You can incorporate this. You can incorporate the other things that the dog knows, like the down position, because they start liking the kennel game. The kennel game's great. She's going to do it from hundreds of feet away. She'll be able to do it from different rooms. You can be in one room and tell your dog to kennel, and the kennel's upstairs, and then when you know the dog's in the kennel, then call it back to heel. You can work your dog inside if they know how to do this. They like doing it. That's why we don't train with food, is because they just like to work. So it's not necessary to use food for anything. You train the dog that everything's a game. And to play the game, you have to play by the rules. So let's take away the frying pan real quick here. Put that over here. And you could do something like, no, Lola, down. No, down. Kennel. No, Kennel. See, she's never done that before. Whoa. Heel. Lola, down. Kennel. Whoa. Heel. No, heel. Good. Good girl. Kennel. Whoa. Heel. No, heel. Down. Kennel. Whoa. Heel. You're very good. You're very good, you know that? You're a good dog. Very good girl. She needs a bath. We're gonna go give her a bath right now. Good girl. One more time. Kennel. Heel. Sit. Kennel. No, Kennel. Whoa. Heel. Sit. Kennel. Whoa. No. Heel. I'm going to Dollar General. My hands are just played out. They're destroyed from doing this. Usually I have gloves. Like in the wintertime, I'll wear that type of glove for a winter glove. I lost one of them, so I wasn't wearing them. And the whole time I'm like, man, where are my gloves? Just kept forgetting to get, I mean, my hands hurt. Dollar General. Somebody underneath one of my videos wrote, you're a dog trainer, not a therapist. What are you doing giving out advice? Fuck you. Oh, yeah, I forgot. You can't give advice unless you're a therapist. I give great advice, idiot. My advice to you is, I love this store. It's great. Look, they got Halloween stuff. They got everything in here. If they don't have work gloves, I'm gonna have to go to Dandy. I know Dandy has pugwear, work gloves. They're expensive. God damn it. Come on. They got work gloves? Fuck. They got t-shirts in here too. I can buy my clothes here. It's awesome. Yes, they have work gloves. I walked right by them. This is awesome.